Hare Krishna. We continue reading from Nectar of Devotion, chapter 1. We were reading how some of the mystic perfections that the yogis have gotten has already been achieved by material scientists, whereas some have not, and how Prahlad Maharaj is saying that the happiness that one derives in pure devotional service is even higher than the happiness in than being in the Brahmajyoti. Actually, a pure devotee does not aspire after any of these perfections because the happiness derived from devotional service in Krishna consciousness is so transcendental and so unlimited that no other happiness can compare to it. The soul, we are the soul, we are always pleasure seeking. We always want to be happy. Ananda Maya Vyasa. We don't want to suffer. We are always seeking pleasure. And where is this highest pleasure? It's in Krishna consciousness, engaging in pure devotional service. That is transcendental happiness. And this happiness is unlimited. In the material world, our experience is that we experience happiness, but it's limited. It's for a short time. Then it goes away. Then again, it will come back. But it's temporary. But the happiness in Krishna consciousness is eternal. It's transcendental. It's unlimited, unlimited happiness. And no other happiness can compare to it. No other. It is said that even one drop of happiness in Krishna consciousness stands beyond comparison with an ocean of happiness derived from any other activity. So, sure, we get happiness by doing so many different things, by engaging in material, in sense gratification. We do feel happy. That's the reason we engage in sense gratification, because we derive some pleasure from it. There is also pleasure on the Brahman platform. That's the reason people want to reach the Brahman platform. But the highest happiness that a soul can experience is in Krishna consciousness. And even a drop of happiness of Krishna consciousness is immensely, immensely greater than any other happiness. Thus, any person who has developed even a little quantity of pure devotional service can very easily kick out all the other kinds of happiness derived from religiousness, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation. So, pure devotional service, it gives great, unlimited transcendental pleasure. And because the pure devotee is tasting this happiness, he does not want anything else. We always like to be happy. We want to do things that make us happy. That's why we are always searching. Let me do this. This will make me happy. Let me not do this. This will make me sad. That's all we are doing. The highest happiness we can experience is in devotional service. There was a great devotee of Lord Chaitanya known as Kolaveka Sridhar, who was a very poor man. He was doing a small business selling cups made from the leaves of plantain trees, and his income was almost nothing. Still, he was spending 50% of his small income on the worship of the Ganges, and with the other 50%, he was somehow living. So Koloveka Sridhar, he was a very, very poor Brahman, very poor man. He somehow probably had some small garden of banana trees. And with those leaves, he used to make small cups and he used to sell that in the market. And whatever money he would get, 50% he would immediately first give it for the worship of Mother Ganga. And balance 50% he would use for his maintenance. Lord Chaitanya once revealed himself to this confidential devotee, Kolaveka Sridhar, and offered him any opulence he liked. But Sridhar informed the Lord that he did not want any material opulence. He was quite happy in his present position and wanted only to gain unflinching faith and devotion unto the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. So Lord Chaitanya showed his form to Kulaveka Sridhar. He revealed to him, to Kulaveka Sridhar, that, I can give you anything you want. I can make you the richest man in this universe. What do you want? Tell me, you're living so poorly. Kulaveka Sridhar, his house was so poor that rain water would enter in his house. He did not have money to repair the roof. And Lord Chaitanya told him, I can make you the richest person. Kulaveka Sridhar said, I don't want anything. I'm very happy in my position. You just give me unflinching faith and devotion at your lotus feet. That's all he wanted. Now, why was he able to say such a thing? Because he's feeling a happiness which is undescribable, which cannot be compared to any kind of material happiness. That is the position of pure devotees. If they can be engaged 24 hours each day in devotional service, they do not want anything else, not even the happiness of liberation or of becoming one with the Supreme. So the pure devotee, he does not want to sit in the Brahmajyoti. He does not want to pretend that he's become God. No, he just wants to engage in devotional service. And he's experiencing a highest bliss. The highest bliss that can be experienced is experienced by a pure devotee. In the Narad Pancharatra, it is also said that any person who has developed even a small amount of devotional service does not care a fig for any kind of happiness derived from religiousness, economic development, sense gratification, or the five kinds of liberation. So, Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha, surely they give happiness, but a pure devotee, he's experiencing a higher happiness. So he's not interested in a lower grade of happiness. He does not even want happiness of five kind of liberation. The five kind of liberation are living on the same planet as the Lord, having the same opulence as the Lord, having the same form as the Lord, having the same, what is that? Same form. And there are five of them. Uh, living on the same planet, living on this, having the same opulence, having the same form, and then Sayujya, that anyway, the devotees don't even consider that. That's like merging inside the body of the Lord and living in close association with the Lord. Yeah. So the devotee does not want that. What does he want? He wants to engage in pure devotional service because he's experiencing this highest bliss. So we can understand that sure there is happiness in this five kind of liberation, but the happiness in pure devotional service is even higher. Any kind of happiness derived from religiousness, economic development, liberation, or sense gratification cannot even dare to enter into the heart of a pure devotee. It is stated that as the personal attendants and maidservants of a queen follow the queen with all respect and obeisances, similarly, the joys of religiousness, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation follow the devotional service of the Lord. In other words, a pure devotee does not lack any kind of happiness derived from any source. So it's like saying, if somebody has $1,000, already $100 is included in it. $10 is included in it because he has 1,000. So already 10 is included, 100 is included, $1 is included. So a devotee who's engaged in pure devotional service, he's already experiencing the bliss which can be attained by dharma, artha, kama, and moksha, and much more, and much more. That's the reason he does not want anything else. He does not want anything but service to Krishna. But even if he should have another desire, the Lord fulfills this without the devotees asking. So that is the relationship between Krishna and the pure devotee. The pure devotee only wants to serve Krishna. He's experiencing highest bliss in devotional service. And the Lord reciprocates. If the devotee has any desire, the Lord fulfills that desire. Any comments or questions? No, then we'll stop here for today and tomorrow we'll read. So we have been hearing that how devotional service gives one the highest happiness. And tomorrow we'll read that how rare it is to get this pure devotional service. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.